Today, I'm yelling again, I'm sorry.
That's okay. He's enthusiastic.
Today we're going to review 13 Lives. And 13 Lives is produced and directed by whom?
Ron Howard.
And Brian Grazer.
And Brian Grazer. But Ron Howard seems to get all the credit on this one.
Ron directed.
Well, they're a team.
Yeah. Imagine Entertainment.
Like you and I.
We are.
So you're kind of the Ron, and I'm the Brian. You're the Mary, I'm the Rhoda. We should do Romy and Michelle's
Oh, I love
high school
that.
reunion. You're more like the Ron because you're super creative and you're out there. And I'm more like the Brian, and I'm assuming the Brian is kind of the one that does all the behind-the-scenes work.
The
and
producer.
Kind of gets it done.
And if you saw The Offer, you know exactly what the producer's job is.
Yes, you do. So I will have to say that 13 Lives, it just came out. I don't know, by the time that we get this out, it might not have just come out, but we're very stacked up because we've been doing so much
We've been
content.
cranking out the Watchins.
Cranking out the Watcha Watsons. But it's about a true story that happened in 2018. It's about 13 soccer players, well, 12 soccer players and their
Right.
coach. And they go exploring in these caves, and then the monsoon season happens, and they get flooded and they get trapped.
Yeah,
And
it's
A
gnarly.
worldwide effort that takes 10,000 people from like 16 different countries.
Yep.
And how they all work together to save these kids.
It's an amazing, well done, and again, bravo, Ron Howard. You did it again. Apollo 13.
You know that he was also in The Music Man, the original
He was?
movie, The Music Man. He was a tiny little boy.
Had no idea.
He was amazing, but how many child actors burn out, don't do anything? This guy has gone on to accomplish great
Do you know how many
things.
films he's directed?
I don't.
27 films.
Has he?
Well, that's what you wrote here.
But I wrote that. But then I looked at how many things he's produced and how
Yeah.
many things he's starred in.
It's
and
absolutely
it's been
amazing.
crazy. You know, every great person has their flops, but he doesn't have many, and this is another home run for me.
Home run!
Two really great lead actors.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, my very favorite is Viggo Mortensen. He speaks 7 languages.
Really?
He grew up in Denmark.
Wow.
He's probably the most famous, for me, he's the most famous in Hidalgo.
He was in Lord of the Rings, too.
Well, I was just about to say that.
Sorry.
Okay, so then there's Joel Edgerton. And the whole time we kept going,
Who is that guy? Who is that guy? We've seen him before.
and we've said this
Oh.
before. The sign of a good character actor
Yep.
is that you've seen his face, but you don't know who he is.
No.
Because he's such a good character actor.
Right.
And I think that this pertains to him.
I agree.
He was in Star Wars.
Yep.
He was in Zero Dark 30.
Which I didn't realize he was in. That's
He
right.
was in The Great Gatsby.
And a plethora of other movies. I love Stephanie.
Plethora of character actors.
It's Big Word Monday.
So we can't really tell you a lot about the movie because it's suspense. And if we told you too much about it, then we would ruin the suspense.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, like when I watch movies and I think,
Oh my god, are they gonna make it?
and then you go,
Well, I already know the ending. They're gonna make it, so I'm just gonna go for the ride.
kind of like they wouldn't let you do this if you could die.
Right.
I have to
All right. What's your motto?
They wouldn't let you do it if you could die. But I was trying to figure out how they were going to make it. And so we can't tell you because that's the best part of the movie for me.
Right.
Is how they get these people out. And the fact that 10,000 people from 16 countries in real life
Yeah.
came together to make this happen. It was,
A plethora of countries.
I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot what movie you were talking about.
So did everybody else.
13 lives.
13 Live.
There's an old saying in show business, the show must go wrong. Everything always goes wrong, and you just have to deal with it.
All right. What was the Rotten Tomatometer?
What is it?
Well, I think that we're going to give the Rotten Tomatometer a run for their money with our Lazy Boy recliner what am I saying?
What the hell are you talking about?
I think we
Anyway.
need to change our lazy boys to 100%.
What if we made each lazy boy worth 20%?
Oh, okay.
And you would do out of the 5.
That would work.
I like that because I'm really struggling with the system.
So, what is our Rotten Tomatometer critics number?
Tomato meter.
Tomatometer.
Tomato meter.
I'm changing it.
Thermometer.
Thermometer.
By the way,
like
I was
it.
walking today because I feel like I've got to get some exercise because I got this. My prime exercise is tennis. I'm walking today. As I'm walking, my hand is getting like swollen and numb.
Right.
So I'm walking through the neighborhood like this.
And somebody says, yes, question?
Do we have a question?
Are you okay?
You okay?
Oh, I'm fine. It's just that life is pointless and nothing matters, and I'm always tired. Also, I can't sleep. I'm overeating.
Back to the tomatometer.
The thermometer.
Whenever. What was the critics' number?
88.
And the audience number?
95.
95.
Always, the critics are low because
So-
they have to be critical and they have to be like,
We're so wonderful that we can't give everything 100.
Right.
so.
We can't give everything 5
I
lazy
don't go with the
boys.
critics ever. I always go with the people. We the people.
We the people. So how many lazy boys are you going to give it?
Once again,
We're on the old scale
I'm
still.
torn. I give it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to give this 4.5.
That's what I was going to say.
Copycat.
Stop copying me.
Well, I am going to give it 4.5.
And next week
following
we're coming
it.
up with a better system.
Yeah.
Because 5 is not enough.
We're going to do that each lazy boy is 20%. I like that.
I
That's
think
actually a
we should
really
do
good
10
idea.
lazy boys.
All lazy boys. Who has 10 lazy boys in their house?
Who has 5?
We need to get, you know what? We should get 2 lazy boys in here and do the show from Lazy Boys.
My grandpa had a lazy boy. Your dad had a lazy boy.
I got a lazy
And
boy.
when we went shopping for a lazy boy, I was like,
I don't want a lazy boy.
and we went to the Lazy Boy store. And if you had any idea how nice Lazy Boy has,
Yeah.
it's not your grandfather's recliner. It's
No.
like Lazy Boy. We should have Lazy Boy sponsor us.
You're on board finally.
How do you get sponsors?
No, we're going to...
We have the greatest idea
We're
for
gonna
sponsors.
reach out to Lazy Boy. If you have a
Let us
Lazy
know.
Boy, put it in the comments.
Lazy Boys are the best. We fight for the Lazy Boy.
I know. We do.
Like literally, like
It's pretty funny.
It's my turn for the lazy boy.
Oh, no.
Excuse me, I
Yeah.
have a hurt knee. I need the lazy boy.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Well, you said I had to give you the chair. You didn't see anything about the cushions?
Okay, I have to say one more thing about the movie.
All right.
I looked into some research and they said that Vigo worked with the original star and he was trying to get his mannerisms, and this guy was saying that the only thing that was not accurate about the movie, because Ron Howard built the sets to make it exactly like the movie, was that you can't show the divers diving through these little narrow caves without showing the divers. And he said the maximum visibility was at the most 12 inches. Most of the time they were 100% in the dark. And then when you're watching this movie, like remember
Oh.
we were like,
It was stressful.
I'm stressed out. This
Yeah.
is giving me the creeps. The fact that these guys are swimming through these narrow caves.
it was so freaky. And then
Yeah.
to find out that the movie was better than the real thing.
Yeah. And you're selling it. You're going to make people really want to watch this now.
Yeah,
They're so
because
freaked
it's not
out.
anything anybody would ever do in real
No,
life.
it's
It was
amazing.
It
It was amazing. And you know what? I would watch it again. That's my litmus test. I always say it. If I would watch it again, usually I do, because
So you
usually I
watch
fall asleep
everything
halfway
again.
through, so I watch everything again.
Somebody recommended this show, and they said it's so great. Zeus, no kidding, has watched it 3 times.
Yeah.
And he said, should we review the show? And I'm like,
I haven't seen it yet.
because you keep going to sleep.
Yeah, there you have it. So, thanks for watching. Comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the like button. We really appreciate all the
Enjoy
comments.
the view.
Enjoy the
All
view.
The boats going by. It's so beautiful here.
So long, farewell, and thanks for what you're watching.
Thanks for watching.
What you're watching.